trying to defeat and win at all costs. This is about betrayal, but you could be self-aware. This sad, pathetic loser of a karmic. Queen of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. I don't know if you're King of Pentacles dealing with a Queen of Pentacles, but it's like you both got your back to each other and you're both concentrating on finances, money. You could be a Libra getting justice right now. This is about a decision will be made, a sword that cuts through a situation and will not be swayed. There could be something going on in a court case, or your decision won't be swayed. You could be a Libra, okay? You're not interested in a situation. I mean, it could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, whoever, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I'm just saying you're not interested in this person from your past. You're moving on. You just, that cycle's closed. So you just don't care about this person, these people. You're just getting on with your life. Yeah, ultimate surrender. This is someone's trying to sacrifice you, or a person, a place, or thing. You're aware that they want you to try to give up something. Like, you're not someone that gives up easily. I'm picking up. You're definitely about to give up what you work hard towards because someone doesn't want you doing it. That's their business, their problem. Okay, someone's trying to have you stuck. You're not stuck. Okay. You just see this individual as just straight out pathetic, to be honest. Death card, Scorpio energy. It's not about an ending to a relationship, okay? I don't know if he's with a Scorpio or this is someone from your past. Or, I'm just saying that you're going through some type of spiritual transformation. You're over it, okay? You're over it. As the top says, you're over it. You're not interested. You're not going backwards. You're moving on. You're not even thinking about this person. And you have this karmic trying to prevent you from talking shit behind your back. And you couldn't give a flying rat's ass. You don't care. No. Two of Cups. Okay. Someone here may now have some type of emotions for you. But this is in regards to... you've got a shift in perspective. You to recognise and embrace new opportunities. So yeah, you're not going backwards. Ten of Cups. There, this situation's over. Okay, this could have been someone. I don't know if someone wants a relationship with you, but you've moved on. I'm seeing that this situation's over for you. Your decision won't be swayed. You're not about to get anything where someone's attached to drama. King of Swords. Knight of Cups. Yeah, someone wants to come and offer you their cup. A charming suitor. Or maybe you've got a new charming suitor coming your way. Someone may have a deep emotional connection with you. Someone could be emotionally sensitive towards you, okay? Seven of Pentacles. You're investing your time and your energy elsewhere. You haven't got time for this. Like, you're not interested in this. Like, you're over it. This is old news. It's in the past. You're moving on. Just not interested. Okay? You want to be attached to someone that's got... They're attached to drama. Like, no, no thanks. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. This is leaving someone out in the cold. Okay? Or maybe they've left this energy out in the cold and they want to come towards you. I don't know. I'm just hearing that your spirit has shut this cycle down. It's over. Okay? I mean, you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Virgo, which is over this situation. The Lovers. This is about choices. So maybe some of you have got choices in new relationships are coming. Okay? Coming towards you. Or you may have a new suitor in the near future. Okay? A way, something new being, like something new waiting. Okay? Yeah, this is about having a mental breakthrough. You've got clarity in regards to, you know the truth. You want new beginnings fueled by sharp intellect and decisive action that you're taking. Okay, there's some truth that you know. Ten of Pentacles, generational wealth, abundance, being stable in your life. Okay, there could be something about you sharing wisdom with future generations. That could be down to things that you've been through in life. Okay, or some of you may have, there could have been a passing around you. Okay, which fueled you, fueled you to become better, to do better in your life. Like, it may have given you that push, that inspiration, rather than dwelling on it. You can't bring an energy back that's gone, basically, or you can't allow it to. Yeah, it's sad, but it is what it is, and you either let the situation make you or break you. Okay, but I'm just seeing that you're someone that's very strong. Okay, and you're someone that's been through things in life that have led you to where you are now in your life. Yeah, this is the wheel. This is in regards to changes, cycles, and luck. Okay, so there's cycles, things in your life, cycles of things that you've been through that have gained you wisdom to share and help others. That knowledge that you've gained, okay, which in turn you share with others, with future generations. Okay, in regards to people that may have been close to you that done you wrong, or doesn't matter who they are, could be long-term friends, school friend, family, mum, dad, cousin, could be anyone. okay? Or it could be just people that have done you wrong, people that have left you out, things that you've gone through. But it's just things that you've learnt through your cycles of life that you haven't allowed to cause you endings. If anything, it's fueled you to be stronger in your endeavour moving forward, okay? Again, yes, losing someone is sad, but that isn't the end. You're still living. Do you understand what I mean? So you've got to concentrate on your life moving forwards. Okay, these are cycles that you've gone through, things that you've learnt throughout the cycles of life. Five of Cups. Yeah, you know, again, emotional loss. I mean, there could be someone here that a Scorpio has ended a situation with someone, or there's a water sign that's feeling the emotional loss of you. I don't know. Or someone has passed over and it was an emotional loss, but you picked yourself up, your life still goes on. Whether you had memories, good memories, bad memories, I don't know. I don't know your situation. But whatever it is, you know, some people can't deal with losses. Some people, it destroys them. Do you know what I mean? Which can turn them to do things maybe that, like drinking heavily. I don't know. It could be different things in life that everyone treats things differently. Everyone ain't the same, okay? But again, it's just things in life that you've been through, and the knowledge and the wisdom that you've learned in regards to the cycles of life and change. Queen of Wands is someone that's very confident, okay? And through things that you've lost, in whatever ways or means that is to you, it has propelled you to where you are today. Some of you may have had addictions. Again, you know, people, again, as I said, people lose people. They start drinking heavily. They don't know how to deal with it. There could have been a situation where you didn't have a good connection with a family member, or there could have been family members. It could have been a toxic family. Could have been a toxic dynamic. Could have been domestic violence you went through. Could have been anything. Okay. You could have, through one cycle of life, you could have been attached to toxic situations, drinking, alcohol, drugs, whatever it was in your life, okay? But that was a cycle that you've gained wisdom from. You've come out of it for some of you, and it's propelled you to being creative, confident, and helping future generations, okay? To give them hope and reassurance that it's not the end. If you don't allow it to be, it's down to you as an individual, okay? Don't allow the situation, people, place or thing to have power over you. Again, yes, losing someone's sad, but it's not the end for you. Your life still goes on. Do you understand what I mean? You know, it could have been, you know, people from your past that you're now leaving out in the cold, that wanted to come back around and they hadn't changed, they were still toxic, or they still had attachments. And to take care of yourself, you have to release what no longer serves you. Do you understand what I mean? For your well-being, not because you don't like or love these people, but it's about your path, where you're going in life. And everyone's different. Some are stronger than others, okay? But again, it's you got to take care of number one, and you can't allow energies to come back in your life that don't want to put the change in, to try to keep you stuck or get you back to where you was, i.e. in turn you sacrificing where you are now in life and how far you've come. You know, these energies may think, you know, some people as well, when it's not about you thinking that you're better than anyone else, it's not about that. If others think that, then that is their problem. It's about your life, where you're heading, what you want for yourself to be a better person, okay? For those that you, like yourself, you want to be better for yourself, and you want to be better for, to have a, you know, a relationship, you know, a loving relationship, or you don't want to be bound and stuck to toxic situations, toxic people. I'm just hearing you've had enough of that. You've had enough to last you a lifetime. You're looking out to your future. It's about looking out to your future, okay? And not everyone can come on your journey. It's just as simple as that. Because you know that saying, you hold on to a sinking ship, you'll get dragged down with it. And you've got to release that ship. You've got to release people. It is what it is, you know. Some of you could have been dealing with a Virgo, or you could be a Virgo, or could be someone that you had children with. I mean, this could be someone that you had a relationship with. I don't know. Someone could be Five of Cups. Maybe you're realising people that you was connected to in the past. Not only by you being connected to them was you sacrificing your own well-being, but hurt people. Do you understand what I mean? And it's about knowing the difference, releasing what no longer serves your higher good, releasing those things, people, places that you're not emotionally fulfilled with anymore, okay? Especially if the situation hasn't changed, you're just going to be going back down that dark path again, and you can't be bound to that no more. Yeah, you know, not everyone can come on your journey with you, and you've got to leave some people out in the cold. It's just life, isn't it? You know, maybe betraying you, backstabbing you, saying things not nice about you. Who cares? Who cares? As long as you know yourself and where you're heading. Just obviously they haven't changed. You know, they haven't got nothing good to say. I'm sure if you're not around these people, they may be talking about things that you used to do, because they're not around you to use anything on you now. Do you understand? So the longer you're away from them, the more you're away from them, the far further you are away from them, then they don't get to know your business for them to talk about you behind your back. And I'm sure they are with the Ten of Swords, but again, everything's fine. You don't care. You're still moving on with your life. It is what it is. The Star, okay? You're feeling inspired. You've got a it's about renewed hope and faith, and a sense that you are truly blessed by the universe at this time, okay? Again, you know, it could be, oh, they ain't changed, they ain't this, they used to do that, they used to do this. And a lot of you ain't denying that you weren't. You're not saying that you're any angel, okay? But you know who you are. You know where you've been in life. You know what you've gone through. I'm hearing that you're not arguing against that case at all. You know who you are. You're not in denial of anything. But things you've been through, you've gained wisdom from to help others, okay? But you're not going to be attached to this anymore. Domestic violence, drugs, alcohol, arguments, fights, backstabbing. You don't want to be around people that ain't smiling in your face but betray you behind your back. You don't want to be around people that steal off you. you know, some of these people, they never had your back in the first place. Do you understand? And that's why all now they still haven't. And that's why the Ten of Swords is coming up. But again, who cares? Your decision won't be swayed. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Oh, they've got a lot to say. But, you know, again, who cares? Who cares? As long as you know you, that's all that matters. You know, people that see that you've come, some people are jealous that the fact that you've given up alcohol, or you're not toxic, or you know, you don't get drunk no more and cause problems, or you don't get into fights or arguments. Yeah, you could be someone that stands up for yourself, but you've left things that you know cause you harm in the long run. Okay, some of you may even have lost your children through alcohol, drugs, whatever, domestic violence, whatever you've gone through. You could have grown up in care yourself. You could have come from a toxic family. It could have been many things. But whatever you've been through, you've got wisdom from it. And some people hate on the fact that you've given up these toxic aspects of yourself that you no longer indulge in. It is what it is. You're aware that you're not about to be, or are you going to sacrifice your livelihood, your well-being, to keep others happy? The same ones that are backstabbers, the same ones that smile in your face but have nothing good to say behind your back, the same ones that only want to come back in your life so they can find dirt on you again to backstab you again. Like, you're not interested. Like, it is what it is. The world, that cycle's closed out, new chapter, you're moving forward. You're protecting yourself from this situation, from these people, places, things, okay, that again no longer serve you. You're protecting yourself, you're taking care of yourself, okay? Again, not everyone can come on your journey with you. Not everyone's meant to come on your journey with you. People that vibrate on your frequency, that understand you, that have been where you've been, that are in the same place that you are now, will get you. Those that don't want to change and are hating on you for the fact that you are changing, that's their problem and not yours. Rapid movement forwards. 8 of Wands, okay? Ace of Wands, new beginnings. You have inspiration. This is about a powerful spark of energy that you've got that encourages you to take action on your creative ideas. You could be birthing a new project, okay? Independent, self-reliant. A Hierophant, all right? You start to use your intuition in regards to those that people, places, things that, you know, your intuition's telling you now not to go towards, not to allow back in, not to go back on that same cycle again. Because some of them do want to come back in from the cold because they want you back on that cycle. And Spirit says, no, no, it's not happening. Again, this is about you using your intuition. It could be a Cancer. It's about higher source of wisdom, a gateway to the divine. Okay, you're very much connected to the divine. You've retreated. You're reflecting upon the situation or situations that you've gone through, and you're trusting your inner instincts. Things around you are not what they appear to be right now. Okay, and you're not emotionally fulfilled, and this is why you're walking away to embark on your solo journey, okay? And this could have been many people that you've walked away from. Warrior energy, okay? And what I mean by warrior energy is things that you've been through, that you're still not in this situation, because it takes a strong person to release this. Whatever it is, whatever type of addiction it is, people, places, things, it takes a strong person to take back your strength, take back your power. Some of you may have even had people or a person say to you, I'm not as strong as you. Pay attention to those that you may have crossed their path recently and they've said that to you. Spirit saying pay attention to the words that energies use, okay? They're the ones that have done you wrong. Again, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, whoever, okay? I'm not even going to mention signs, but the people will know who they are, and you will know who they are that you've dealt with. Capricorn, whoever. 8 Swords, okay? Again, you know, people wanting you trapped. Loved it when you was in and out of jail. Being restricted, bound to the devil. You know, when you've got addictions, people have to do crime to feed their addictions. When you do crime, it leads to jail time. So that's your freedom taken. Do you understand? All that as well you've learned. You know, it's all connected. There could have been a time where you had self-doubt, had negative thoughts about yourself, okay? But not in a sense of you didn't like yourself. It was, I'm picking up, you didn't like what you was, where you was, the people that you was around, you knew weren't good. And you, even though you was around them at one stage, you was looking for that release. Some of you was in this energy, but you wanted to get away. You just had enough. But then you got to find the truth. You gained you had the mental breakthrough. You got the clarity for you to have new beginnings, okay? And you're just over the situation, people, places, things. You're not going back there. You weren't happy. You weren't happy. Why are you going to go backwards? Why are you going to go back to these energies that, you know, I mean, not being disrespectful to them, maybe you didn't have self-love for yourself. And this is why you was connected to these energies. It is like, what's the word I'm looking for? When you're attached to people through trauma bonding. Yeah, trauma bonding, okay? Or you had something in common. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you started to move forward. Work hard on yourself. Use diligent. Whatever you've done, it's some type of methodical approach. You had patience. You was persistent, dedicated to achieving your goals through progress. Okay? Or again, this could be someone else that's trying to come back around, or someone else that wanted to come back around, or I don't know, this person's got a coin in their hand. Maybe they see where you are now in your life, and if they're still on this path, no, we're not doing that. 2 of Wands. Someone may see you as someone that's courageous, like, or they want to take that courageous step to come towards you. Or this is someone that wants to future plan, or you future plans, okay? Decision making, taking risks, exploring new possibilities, going on a new journey, a new path. Some of you may have travelled, or some of you want to explore new horizons. Some of you, again, being attached to this, you're just bound to one place, situation, and you release yourself. There's more, there's a big world out there, okay? Future planning. Some of you may have gone overseas. Some of you could be thinking of going overseas. Some of you would even love to move overseas, to start afresh. Do you understand? To start a new cycle somewhere else. To have a new relationship somewhere else, okay? That's just for some. Or it could be that some of you are planning on You know, going on the boat, travelling. Some of you have. This is about looking out to your future. You know, you're not hating these people. Yes, some of them you've told them the truth. You spoke the truth to them, where maybe in years you haven't. And some of you may have spoken the truth, okay? And the truth hurts, and you're like, I know you've done this, I know you've done that, blah blah blah. And maybe behind closed doors, they're in this energy because you know your decision, you won't be swayed. Like you're standing on what you mean. You mean what you say, and you're saying what you mean, and there ain't no going back. You're not about to go back, be stuck, restricted, bound, trapped to anyone. Okay? You looked inwards and you waited to find direction to apply. There could have been times when you was indecisive and spirit was trying to get your attention, but things happen at the right time, at the right place when it's meant to. Okay? There could have been in the past where your intuition was telling you, or you could have been even saying to yourself, I know this ain't right, or I know this person ain't right for me, or I know this situation ain't right to me. But you could have been in denial. Nah, this is someone that's close to me. This is my sister, my cousin, my brother, my mum, my dad. It doesn't matter who it is, okay? Because, you know, sometimes, you know, that saying, keep your friends close, your enemies even closer. And sometimes they can be people that you've had relationships with, people that you're no longer in relationships with, whether you've got children with them, whether it's siblings. It doesn't matter, okay? Some of you now, you're getting some type of public recognition. This is about victory and success. Of course, you're going to have the haters hating. It is what it is. And they just can't wait to find something to put on you or to dig some dirt up on you. And you're like, well, you carry on talking about the past. You know, a lot of you, you know, like myself, I've spoken about my past. I'm not in denial. Yeah, I used to be on drugs, not bad, but there was losses in my life. Okay, my brother, my mum, my dad. I lost my dog got hit by a car. There was fear. I grew up in care. I'm not going to go into all that, but these are all cycles and lessons of life. Again, it either makes you or breaks you. And some people are afraid to release what they're used to. Okay? And it's about taking that step forwards to embrace on new journeys and connect with different people rather than being stuck in that paradigm of what you know. There's more out there. Some people are just comfortable in that energy, knowing just that. And I'm seeing that you're someone that wants more, wanted more, and you've made it happen. There's energies that just want to hold on to you or hold you back from progressing, making money as well. Or they want to have some type of control over you and your finances, and you're like, to the hell no. Six of Cups, people from your past wanting to come back around. Then you're looking at the cup like, not all that glitters is gold, like I don't trust it. Again, it could have been a mother, an aunt, a cousin, whoever. People that you grew up in a family home with, people from your childhood. Okay? Yeah, hidden enemies. Do you understand what I mean? The moon associated with emotions and cycles, okay, symbolizes hidden truths that's come to surface. You using your intuition and the need to face your fears, and I'm seeing that some of you have and some of you need to, okay. Queen of Swords, that they don't like that you're speaking the truth, or some of you, again, as I said, you have spoke the truth to some of these energies, okay. And you're independent, you value the truth, okay. And again, the hidden enemies don't like the truth coming out in regards to who they are, what they've done, or, you know, again, you're not in denial about who you are, where you've come from, what things you've done, whether you've been in jail, incarcerated, faced the justice system, being part of the justice system where, you know, you was taken from the family home, whatever it is, it's cycles of life, things that you've learned, things that have made you the strong individual that you are today. Some of you, as I said, have come out of it. Some of you now, you want to be released from it, okay? Some of you are going inward to find direction to apply, and I award you for that, okay? This is about you having a vision. Go with that vision. Whatever passion that you feel, or you're gaining, or you've got something you like, Spirit is saying, take the reins and just do what you got to do. Take care of number one, okay? So there's passions that could be associated with entrepreneurial spirit. Okay, it's taking charge, pulling you away from, helping you gain that confidence to move forward, to take your power back. Okay, inspire others through things that you've been through. Okay. Again, you're gonna have some of them coming back with an apology. But look, you can accept the apology, but you don't have to be stuck to it. Okay, accept it, have a good life, and I wish you all the best. And you go about your business. You don't have to be stuck with it again. You don't have to be around it. Okay, people will come hiding things behind their back, come with emotions, because that's all they've learned is to emotionally manipulate, or that's what you've been around, and you've allowed yourself to be emotionally manipulated by energies from your childhood that you've grown up with, and you're over it. Okay. Yeah, some of you, you're putting up your boundaries. Some of you, Spirit's telling you to put up your boundaries. I'm going to leave that reading there. I hope it helps someone. Spirit's saying close that cycle out for a new cycle, new doors to open. And don't worry about those that you've left out in the cold to take care of yourself, number one. Okay? What they've got to say and do behind your back, that's their problem, not yours. And I wish you the best.